All right, so we're back, and here's a question that wasn't, I didn't think about it for sure, but now we got into it because Dave mentioned SOC compliance. One thing banks want to do when they are buying somebody is a leasing company, obviously their compliance department and their security department is hypersensitive to protecting private information. One, potential hacks,
Yeah.
security breaches, God forbid ransomware.
Yep.
You keep all that stuff on premise in the third party in your leasing company.
Yep.
That's a concern, right?
Yep.
So Ryan First is SOC 1 Type 2 compliant, and you keep going through that audit each and every year, and now you're upgrading that, the last I heard.
Yes.
Why is that important?
Well, the ultimate buyer of these portfolios, like you said, tends to be banks,
Right.
or tends to be sophisticated, uh, Wall Street folks who are looking around for everything that can go wrong, and
Right.
their vendor due diligence process is pretty extreme
Right.
on people like us. It's more formal, and all that. But the fact is that SOC audits are, in the eyes of a bank, it checks a lot of boxes. Because if you have, like what we have, all the audits that we have, those are perfect for getting through the vendor due diligence process. They're a requirement. Otherwise, their audit firm, the
Right.
bank's audit firm, has to come out and audit us.
Right.
Well, now, they're going, now I don't want to use someone that doesn't have all the SOC audits.
Right.
So, any good third-party servicer is going to have a SOC audit. What the extent of that audit is, how
Right.
deep it is,
Right.
Those are the things that would be, in particular, you ought to be looking into. But, an independent finance company, are they going to go get a SOC audit? Come on.
Can't afford it. I mean,
No.
it's like six figures, right?
Yes.
At least.
Yes. No,
Okay.
it's six. It's six. It's not seven.
Okay. So, to me, isn't that a competitive advantage?
Is it a competitive advantage
That your
to be
back
doing
office
business?
is SOC 1 Type 2 compliant?
Yes, absolutely. Sure it is, because that's better than what a independent could do, or
Right.
even a bank.
Right.
I mean, banks know their limits, and they know that they can't necessarily provide all the controls that are necessary in the back end. And it's not just controls on technology; it's controls on people.
Right.
It's controls on policies.
Got it.
It's very deep, and it makes a lot of sense. But unless you do it every day, I get back to that. Unless you wake up every morning, this is what's most important to you.
Thank you.
Kind of tough.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That helps.